Hi everyone, Colleen Patrick-Goudreau here. Some people say they are disenchanted with politics or they are feeling down about politics and what can they do to help animals. When someone says they're disenchanted with politics or they're feeling down about politics, I can only assume that they're on the sidelines and not in the trenches. Politics is not separate from who we are as citizens. Politics comes from the Greek word that means citizen, means the people. To say that we're disenchanted with politics is to disown our power as public citizens. If we're not engaged in making sure the outcome comes out in our favor or in the favor of the things we care about, then we have no right to complain. So number one, own your power as a public citizen. I have a guide on my website on ColleenPatrick-Goudreau.com called Political Action for Animal Issues. And I really encourage people to get involved. It doesn't have to take up hours and hours and hours of your weeks. I know everyone's so busy, but we need to be engaged. We need to start at the local level, getting to know who our city representatives are, getting to know at least who our state and federal representatives are. Most people don't even know. I encourage people to put those people's names and numbers in your telephone book. No one has a telephone book anymore, but put it in your contacts in your phone so that you can contact them when something comes up that you need to reach out to them about. Serious legislation you want to encourage them to oppose or support. There are so many things we can do. We can make sure that they know that animal issues are things that we care about. Tell them about issues. Don't assume that they know what you know. And don't assume that if they don't fit into some little box of what you think they should be, don't assume that if they're not vegan, that they don't care, because they do care. Because of, frankly, a lot of people who are passing animal-friendly policies at the state and local and federal level, they're not vegan, but they are working with advocates and activists and lobbyists to pass animal-friendly legislation. They need to hear from us, and they need us to know that they are there for us. We need to know that they're there for us. They are there because we voted for them, and they need to hear from us. So work with them on animal-friendly legislation. Oppose legislation that's going to hurt animals. That is so key. And I'll be really honest, politicians do respond to people who are working on their campaigns and who support their campaigns. So if we're supporting them, they're more apt to listen to us. It's really how the system works. It's just the way it is. We can be cynical about it and we can complain about it, but the National Rifle Association gets that that's how it works. So they spend a lot of money on the campaigns of individuals they want in office. We can do the same. There are humane legislative PACs. There's one called the Humane Legislative PAC, something like that, Political Action Committee. I'm starting a political action committee here in Oakland with some other advocates. You can do the same wherever you are. And what it means is that we are going to support financially and in other ways candidates who are animal friendly, and we're going to make sure that we oppose candidates who are not animal friendly. We're going to work with the people who are already in City Hall right now to pass legislation that's going to help animals, and we're going to make sure that we get rid of legislation that's going to hurt animals. Those are just a couple of the things we can do, but when we're engaged, we feel so much more empowered, and I think it makes us feel so much more hopeful. So get involved, go check out that political action guide for animal issues at ColleenPatrick-Goudreau.com.